All right. Hello, everyone. Jesus. I forgot I had my volume on because I was watching YouTube not too long ago. Uh, like literally right before stream. Thank you all, uh, for coming in. I am now streaming. If you've noticed from the last stream, anybody who's watched me before will probably have noticed. I've changed the colorization and style of my like stream setup. I did swap to OBS because you'd have to pay to dual stream on Streamlabs, and I figured it'd be better to actually get use out of my YouTube channel other than just watching fucking YouTube videos. So here we go. Uh, I know it's apparently much easier to I believe it's easier to gain a following on Twitch and to maintain a following on YouTube. I know Twitch is not the best, to be fair. Although I use Twitch because I can easily view the chat. Uh, it's gonna take a while to load, by the way. Or not. Not as long as I thought. Why is it red? Why is it red? Why is Yala following me? I forgot what I was doing. Honestly. Oh, I was doing the Hearsine totems. Right. I forgot. Hearsine totems. Uh. Fuck. I've never actually done the Hearsine totems, by the way. That's one thing that I've never done in Skyrim. I know why my shit's red now. I forgot I was playing on survival. Because I thought that would be a good idea to make this more interesting. To stream. Rather than playing on. There we go. Okay. Know how to sprint now. Sleep 8 hours. Am I a werewolf? I think I'm a werewolf. Yeah, I'm a werewolf. Of fucking course I'm a werewolf. I need to eat. What do I have a lot of? Salmon steak. I'm now satisfied. I'll eat another. There we go. Okay, that gets rid of the red shit. What's in my inventory? Real quick. I gotta double check my inventory. I've got shit that I can get rid of, for sure. I'll keep the polished silver crossbow. Unless there's... Yeah, because that doesn't go into anything. I already have a silver crossbow. Do I actually have anything that goes in the... Harbinger's Amulet. Wait, I think I have something that already fits that. Where did I get Dragon Plate again? Why do I have Dragon Plate at level 28? I have lost all I'm lost, by the way. I'm completely lost on what I was doing and where I'm at. There's a fairy map. Can't look at it. It's not an item. I think I could drop that, though. The Quill Elimination. 2. I have the Werewolf Totem. Okay, so I've put the Werewolf Totem away. It seems. I have one.
The spirit of Skior is with us on this errand. I feel him.
But I just realized I'm also technically recording this, and it should be because OBS is I had it set up to record if I stream at the same time. So yeah, I forgot. Here's a saber, Shelter Stone. I've already read those. Ice Blade of the Monarch. Oh, God. It's occasionally laggy, but it does, again, because I'm using OBS, it's not as bad as Streamlabs, weirdly enough. Streamlabs is very hard on my PC in comparison. I could not tell you why, either. I know there's gonna be one that appears in here. And there are some quests that are broken still. As far as I'm aware, there's some quests that get just broken easily. And Aryan isn't here. Aryan's not right here. Even though it shows him right there. Fuck. So he's... I'm already...
Few of these items are getting a bit tarnished. They should be cleaned again soon.
I'll talk with him later. Occasionally the mods break, because there are a lot of mods, actually. There are a genuine high amount of mods. What's a weird agency to just like a tweet that I posted? Gotta love that. Again, I am streaming on YouTube, to be fair. I am streaming on YouTube. But, I'm like, not necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm not able to read the chat on YouTube. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not able to read the chat on YouTube. Forgot I can use the airship. I have the Devavesa. Ow. Yes, that's right, Red Cap. Bright light. Ow. There had been something in my tooth for a while. This is one of the only ways to fast travel in survival mode. By the way. For me, at least. Aside from, like, carriages, in survival, you still take, like, hunger and sleep damage. And cold damage. You take cold damage, too. Cold damage is easier to fix, unless you're in the fucking cold. Ow. Why am I stuck? Oh, it's because it's glitched. There we go. There we are. The airship takes a lot less hunger and its fatigue and magicka damage, basically. You get a lot less fatigue and magicka damage from using the airship than if you were to use the a horse. Totem receptacle.
You're someone who can get things done. A citizen of... It seems that a predator has... Good. I knew that we could count on you. It's simply a beast, but be cautious.
Okay.
The beasts of Skyrim are made of sterner stuff than most.
Here we go. Animal extermination. Kill the bear. Cool. Where is it at? Oh. Where the fuck is it? It's at... No shot, right? Is it in the Dragonborn Gallery? It can't be. It can't be in the Dragonborn Gallery, right? For anybody on YouTube who hasn't seen me play this, this is heavily modded. It's modded to have every display for the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod, because it's one of my favorite mods. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the best mods, in my opinion. Honestly. But it does have occasional problems with, like, glitchiness. And I'm really excited for the Odyssey to come out, which is an extension to Legacy of the Dragonborn. I think it's the Odyssey of the Dragonborn is the name of it. Why is there a horse noise? I don't like that that has a disembark option right there. I feel like that would just kill me. Because, like, that's right off the edge. I was tempted to actually, like, save and then drop down it. I think I need a bed to save, though, right? Or can I save just... Am I just able to, like, quick save? Is that... Yeah, I can. Okay. I might try it. Oh, right, the Blue Palace. There's a whole... I've never actually been to the Blue Palace. Let me just grab that real quick. There we go. Because that counts as a location.
Yes.
Why is that guard running, bro?
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Shut up.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
I'm not a wet dog. I am a werewolf. There's a difference. I need to continue to be a werewolf until I finish the... Ah! Why is my swing speed slow? Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. This is not as bad as I thought. What is my carry weight? I'm pretty good on carry weight. Skills? I don't have anything maxed yet, do I? Nowhere close. My cats have been more vocal lately. So if you hear one meowing, it's likely that one of the females is in heat and is being a... Well... Normally, I would say the word. I'm thinking not, because I'm streaming on YouTube too. I don't know. I thought about saying it, but yeah, thought against it. Probably not a good idea to say that. Streaming on two separate platforms that have two different codes of conduct. I do have to watch what I say. A little bit, at least. Not entirely. Because that's just not on brand for me. I'm the last motherfucker who's gonna actually, I forgot. Hold on. I just remembered I'm not live on, I'm not showing that I'm live at all. You'd hear it. When I'm not streaming, when I'm just like doing a video, because I'm starting to do videos. If I'm not doing a video, I don't turn on streamer mode, so you'll hear Discord. During a stream, it's a little bit like, I feel like I need to have it on so I don't get like Discord pinged constantly. Ooh, excuse me. I try to be somewhat professional, even though I'm not at all. But that cat out there is, I could hear it through my headphones, and my headphones have pretty decent noise canceling. So I wasn't positive if it was, like, audible through the microphone. Let me eat something again. Food is extremely important. Sleep is extremely important in this mod. Or not. This isn't even part of the mod, by the way. Like, this has nothing to do with the mod. I just chose survival because I thought this might make it more interesting to watch somebody play Skyrim for like the 50 millionth time. Because it is genuinely something that's like, why are these two different, by the way? I've just now noticed that. There's two salmon steaks that do the exact same thing. Well fed. Need to sleep like a couple hours. I will be filling up my treasuries while... Need one more... Probably one more hour. Maybe one more hour. There we go. Okay. But I do have to fill up, like, the treasury. I think it takes a couple million gold. But I'm gonna try to get King Orgdum's coffer, which I believe you get by doing Dragon Priest Barrows. I'm pretty sure that's where it says it's at. Because you get a book that tells you about it. It's on my desk in my office. In Solitude. And even if I couldn't find it necessarily.
You're someone who can get things done.
Fucking Ayla, what are you doing?
Good work. A simple job, but it keeps the Jarl of... It seems that Predator... Someone's got to head out there and take care of it.
Take care of it.
Be cautious. Beasts are not nearly as predictable as men. Give the thing a quick death.
We got another animal extermination. Which is fine. Kronvanger Hall? Where is this? Kronvanger Cave. Okay, that's more interesting. That's somewhere I can discover. Because I do have, where is it? It's a book. It's my powers. It's words of power. Pray. Oh yeah, pray. I forgot. I need to pray. Favorite shore. I have not done, like, any of the main story, by the way. Maurus Codex. Study. I don't have any points. Maurus's Codex is a item that you get very early on in Legacy of the Dragonborn that helps you just level up a lot faster, basically. It can be used for other things, to be fair. And you do have to do a small quest for it. You do have to do a small quest for it, but it's not a very long quest. And it's genuinely not terrible. Sometimes I do have problems with some of the quests in the game because they just feel like this whole quest line where you had to try to get the piercing totems. Little bit bullshit, to be fair. Little bit bullshit. Do I own a horse, by the way? I must have a horse. Because I keep hearing a horse. Yeah, I do own a horse. It's not even my horse. It's Farlon's horse. Oh, yeah. I can't remember where I found this dragon plate insulated armor either, by the way. I keep trying to remember where I found it, and I have no fucking clue. There are 2 shrines down here as well. They're shrines to gods of the Elder Scrolls universe. Not getting near you. Nope. You're aggressive. You're a bit aggressive there. But I do want to get being a werewolf out of the way, because I don't necessarily have to be a vampire. That is optional. And I'm gonna probably go with the Dawn Guard myself, to be fair. In the Dawn Guard DLC, I'll probably be a member of the Dawn Guard instead of a vampire. Because I plan on being a lich. And that overrides vampirism and lycanthropy. Shrine of Ariel. Oh, right, you have to actually pay the gold. What race am I again? I forget what race I am. I think no, I'm a Nord. I'm Nord. But the only reason I'm using these right now is because you get a display when you find these in the wild. It's the same with even like the Shrine of the 8 Divines or 9 Divines. The Shrines of the 9 Divines also give you a display. Who is this to? This is Mana Marco. Oh. An ancient Nord sword. I always drop this. Ow. Activate the Shrine of Mana Marco. Yep. Ow. Could you not? You're an adept, too. Why am I mean, I am level 28, so I'm not surprised I'm fighting an adept. Now that I think about it. Give me the Void Salts. Ah, not fucking cold. I do not need cold magic on me. Because that actually fucking affects my, It's cool that it affects your heat. Like your heat level. But damn does it suck. Okay, nothing in those. Already done. The conjuration spells are 8% more effective. I'm good. I've already... Oh. Redcap, what the fuck? Why were you not next to me the entire time? Where did you go? Are you out of fucking javelins again? Or arrows again? Kronvinger Cave. Spiders. Oh, God. Fucking spiders. Why have I never heard of this cave either, by the way? Not once have I heard of this cave. Probably just never visited it. Or didn't visit it often. Oh, frostbite. Frostbite spider. Ugh. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot. Frostbite spiders actually deal frost damage to you when they poison you. It's not a bigger one? No, it's not. Again, knowing Skyrim, anybody who's, like, played Skyrim, you would probably know that there's spiders, and that if you're an arachnophobe, not to watch. But, like... Oh, there's a button? Why is there a button here? What's in here? Excuse the fuck out of me? Vampire? What are you doing here? Nothing there. Yeah, I'll take these. I had to go deeper into Kronvanger Cave for this. Let me do this. I do need ore anyways. Because I have to eventually get my smithing and everything up. Because this mod tracks that. You get displays for the museum. And I want to try to get every display. And I'm going to avoid as much as possible having to use like a console command. I feel like I'm going to have to at certain points, because I've always had to. However, I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. I'm going to try to do everything proper without having to use any console commands. Again, feel like using absolutely no console commands is not possible. And that does suck about this mod. Like the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod, if you're going full out with it. Jesus Christ. The vampire naturalist? Oh, that's a lot of vampires. Die. I've not seen a vampire naturalist. Oh, you're just weak. You're just weak. Iron short sword, spider, cage key. Pets of Skyrim. Oh, it's a Pets of Skyrim thing. That's why. That's why this is added. A seeker arrow. Fuck, I'm trying not to pick up arrows. Because they actually weigh shit in this. They weigh something in survival. Gold. Vampire dust. Silver sapphire necklace. Soul gem. Ooh. Apothecary satchel. I don't really need bloody rags. I do need the cabbage, though. I'll take the cabbage. A bloodstone. I'll take that for money. Actually. Carrots. Yeah. Oh, there it is, Arachnia. Strongbox. It's just gold. Okay. I'm not taking absolutely everything because I do have limited carry capacity. Like, it's much lower than what normal is. The backpack I have on is kind of OP for survival mode because it gives you an extra 200 carry weight. It's like 200 or 150 carry weight. When survival halves your carry weight, I believe, just off rip, it halves your carry weight. Sapphire, I'll take that. I'll free you in a moment, Arachnia. Oops. Breaking on an adept lock. I feel bad about breaking on an adept lock because I've played Skyrim so much. Glass long mace, yes, I'll take it. Salt pile, that's very useful in this mod. Harvesting frostbite venom. So the vampire naturalist. Teleport pet Arachnia added. Come with me. Pets are free. Spin a web trap? Oh. Wait for me at home. Not in the Jontons. Wait for me in the city. Solitude. Go to Solitude. I could probably have sent you to the Jontons. But I do have, like, the creation kit, or the creation club content patch, which adds, like, creation club content it integrates it into the museum. Because there's a lot of shit that the museum already adds that that, like, the creation club content also adds. So, like, you have to... Ow. You have to, like, be wary of that, I guess. Because you could think, oh, I just got Chrysamere, the sword. And then realize, oh, this is not the right Chrysamere. This is the Creation Club version. When it's more... They either get rid of the Creation Club or keep the Creation Club, depending. It really depends. I think some of the fishing stuff, like, because you can get, I believe it's like the Ring of Khajiit and stuff out of the fishing, they replace those because, again, those are added via the mod already. Ow. Those are already added by the mod, so you don't need another one. So it just removes it from, like, the fishing loot pool. And you get it via how you would get it through the mod. Not fishing, but actual, this actual mod, the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod. Probably should have gotten I can strike underwater mod, even though I did have one at one point, because I was going to do, like, a playthrough where my friends chose all of my mods, which I thought would be funny, but it kind of turned into a little bit of a headache, and there were, like, giant sea creatures. A brood layer? That doesn't sound good. That really doesn't sound good. A fucking brood layer? Oh, there's a lot more spiders. Die. Die. There's a chest back here. I could just tell. It's not that, like, you couldn't see through it, anyways. Oh, there's the big spider. Come here. Get closer. Yep, get closer. Yeah, I'm gonna cheese you. Stay close. To the wall. Ow. Die. Soda light. Okay, I'll take that. Sometimes you get really good shit out of these. Have I already done? I can't remember if I've done the... What's it called? Beacon, Meridia's Beacon. I can't remember if I've done Meridia's Beacon or not. I think I have. I think I did. Because I think I also explained how it's upsetting that you can choose between one-handed and two-handed, and I fucked up and got the two-handed version of the... What's it called? Of the sword you get. Fucking soul split. I'll take that. I'll probably use this, actually. I'll use this first. If I get another soul split, I'll put it away. But I think I can make copies of those. In the desk. In my... It's literally my office at the museum. Okay. There we go. We've done it. Huzzah. Now I have to figure out how to get back to my ship. I went to the Ultra Minimarco. Trying to figure out how to navigate this. Oh, it's Arachnia. I thought you were just a standard frostbite spider. That would have been really bad. Oh yeah, right. I cannot remember if it's... I need necromancy to 100? Or like my actual conjuration? Or if I need... I believe it's a conjuration table is what it's called. Because again, I don't want to like... I don't want to cheat through it, but there's a lot if I'm going to become a lich to become immune to diseases and shit and see if it's proper. Oh fuck. See if it's properly outfitted to work with the mods. Ooh. Oh. Shut up, Spriggan Matron. Why am I just steadily dying? There we go. Dead. Taproot. I'm taking it. What is this? Fox. It's mad at me. Air is frigid here. I did get a couple weapons for my displays, which is nice. Okay, so yeah. No, I'm, very... Oh yeah, because it's Mara's Eye Pond. I forgot there's a player home here as well. Oh. I believe, yeah, Gallus Hall is a player home, I believe. As far as I'm aware. Open a Gallus Hall. Let me go look in here. I think this is a player home. Pretty sure it's a player home that's added via the Creation Club content. Yeah. It is a player home. Search Nara Hooded Skeleton. Artist Journal. Started Dreams of the Dead. Please don't throw shit around. I don't want you throwing shit. Please. And thank you. Wait, what did it say? What? Fuck. I don't know how to do this. I genuinely might look it up, because I don't really care to properly solve this bullshit. If I'm facing this way, right? Is it gonna be facing this way? 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3. Skip this to. Yeah, skip this to take this one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the Staff of Worms. Hell yeah. Find a use for the staff? What does it mean, find a use for the staff? May allow me to progress further. Let me just pick this shit up so I don't have to worry about it later. Like, flying around again. Salt pile. Yeah. There's a skeleton. Gold. Holy shit! It's a good thing my ship is right there. I could just drop this shit off somewhere. Leather. Much carry weight. 388. Sacks of flour, which food is always good to have. In survival, at least. I could just straight up eat that flour. Who cares if it's cooked into something? Wine. Cupboard. Fork, knife, tinkered. I'll actually take those. Pheasant roast. I just sat on this bench on accident. Fuck me, dude. Get off the bench. I was sitting on the bench. Sorry, that's a reference I don't think many people will get, but it's funny to me. Honey nut treats. Cheese, mead. Gold ruby necklace, black soul gems. Yeah, I'll take those. I can't open that because of key. I need a key. Is it late in Skyrim right now? I guess so. Redcap said it was. And I trust Redcap. I trust Redcap to know what time it is at any given moment. It did knock around a lot of the bullshit in here. take the creep busters. There's another skeleton. Bone meal. Nails? I'll take those for future use. Darkest Darkness. Immortal Blood. Yellow Book of Riddles I haven't read, so I'll read it. Chest. I have those. 7 soul gems? Like 7? Really? It's a lot of fucking soul gems. Oh, okay, that's a book I can take. They added this. Somebody added this. What? I did not expect to see that. I did not expect to see a fucking working statue of Vermina. Like a working shrine of Vermina in here. That's genuinely kind of Danger Hearts, yes, give me those. The soul gem fragments are also extremely useful because I have a thing I can actually convert soul gem fragments into working soul gems. Oh, an elven greatsword. I'll take it. Maybe the staff is to be used on this fuckface on the ground. Reanimate a body to fight permanently for you. It's either reanimate this fuckface or the skeleton. It's gotta be the skeleton. Yeah, there it is. Arch Necromancer's Key. Thank you. Arch Necromancer's second clue. Find a way to the dream world? What the fuck do you mean? A man dreams his empty coffers are full of gems. Dreams a similar dream, but his coffers are a different kind and hold different gems and treasures inside. You must first pray to a prince for a door. Okay, so pray to Vermina. That didn't work. Oh, I have a skill point. Sick. It upgrades a random skill point, by the way. It's not a, like, guarantee what skill you get. And I do have to pray often because gods are an actual thing. Again, like, gods are a thing in this now. How do I enter the dream stride, then? How do I do that? How do I pray to a certain god? Use a cooking pot. I'll do this. Yeah. And grilled leeks.
You cook, Rekka, eat.
What does it mean by pray to a certain? Oh, there we go. Necromancer's coffer. Oh. Okay. So there's one. Oh, there's another. Necromancer's coffer. That's a weird way to describe a coffin. But I mean, it's not wrong, theoretically. I suppose. You're not wrong in your own way. Okay. These are Dreamer's soul gems on the altar. Place soul gem. Place soul gem. Place soul gem. Place soul gem. That's why it had so many fucking grand soul gems. Give me the black soul gems. And then that opened up this here. What's a greater soul gem there now? It opens up this. This leads to more home. This leads to more house. There are a lot of mods that add shit to this game. To this specific Ancelia Warbow. I did not need that, by the way, and I picked it up. I'll take the wine for sure. Oh, Tale of Kiran. I need that. I'll read the Amulet of Kings because I need to mark that I've read it. Not because there's anything about like reading books. It's so I know what books I've seen. And I know what books not to try to take. Read the Code of Malakath. No. I don't want to accept Malakath. I shouldn't be able to accept Malakath. Leather bracer, armors, deft hands. Ebony, mage, unarmored boots. Reanimate corpse. I don't have this. Yes. Oh, it's got the coffin. In case you want to sleep in a coffin. Because you're super edgy. Woodcutter's wife, spirited nerd. Or you're playing a vampire and you're wanting to be thematic. That's a thing, I suppose. But, like, playing a vampire is kind of... I feel like it's overdone. But there's not enough people who play as, like, a lich. Which is only really, like, one mod that lets you do that. And it's very... very, convoluted method to get to that point. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it here. For everybody to see. I'm gonna drop the Ancillary Warbow because I don't need that. It's heavy for no reason. I didn't mean to take that skull. The monomyth. I'm my own grandpa. Kindle, Book of Riddles. Cross Daggers, Krindal's Drunken Song. First Holy Revolt. Okay. So nothing substantial out of this so far. I've gotten a lot of ingredients and random bullshit. Red Guards, History and Heroes. I'll take the gold. Flagon. Oh, that's very nice. That looks amazing to see walking down here. This is meant as like a necromancer home. So it's supposed to be kind of edgy to an extent. I do feel it's a little bit edgier than it needs to be fair. Like, why even include the Torturer's Hood? Soul Husk, the Bone Forge. Nothing placed in the Bone Forge. I believe this is where you make, you can make, like, permanent allies. Notes on the Bone Forge. 1 bowl of bone meal, 1 greater soul gem. Once you place materials on the Bone Forge, will remain with you until destroyed. Create a bone man with frost salts. How? Bitch. Yep, you're gonna have to deal with me being fat or heavy. I mean, I could say you had to deal with me being fat right now. I could say that. I'm not able to reach the top ones, and they look like they're gonna be empty anyways. So, like, fuck it, right? I'm gonna see if I can disenchant some of this bullshit. Because hopefully I can get it out of my inventory and get a little bit of EXP for it. But, I mean, my ship isn't that far from me. So, that's a good thing, at least. And my ship also has access to my entire inventory of shit. Like, I can add shit to my actual player home, which I use. My player home, specifically, what I consider my player home, is, the... What the fuck is it called? Is the museum. That's my player home. The office... Not office, but the, fuck. Words, man. Words. So I don't need these daggers and shit, so I can drop those. Iron wax burning. Don't really need the dwarven. The rest of this stuff, I don't need the silver crossbow either. The steel quarterstaff of embers, I don't need either. But these, I do need. I do need those. So I could drop those and be fine. That's great. Okay. So I've done this. I should have Gallows Hall unlocked now. I think there's an a spot for that in the museum. I believe there's a spot for it. Her body is gone. Nara. Nara's body is gone. So is this skeleton. That's not very good. That doesn't feel good to know. But I did get several items that are useful. I got the Staff of Worms and the Bloodworm Helm, which Bloodworm Helm also goes in the museum. This would be good for a Necromancer build. And anti-Necromancer, really. Like being a Necromancer who fights Necromancers. Let me go in here and do some shit. I'm not disappointed in this trip so far. I thought I would be. But I completely forgot. about that location. So, still peckish. Well fed. Good. If I sleep like 2 or 3 hours, I should be fine, right? Yeah. 2 hours was enough. Disenchanting font. You only really want to use that for your amethyst. You really only want to use disenchanting font for actual like what's the word I'm looking for here? Shit you make. Only if you made it do you want to use the disenchanting font. Soda light. Soul gem fragments do not go in there. Soul gem storage. That's where soul gem fragments go. Actually, give me those so I can see if I can make any soul gems. Oh, wait. The soul gem thing isn't here. Oh. Well, fuck. I guess I'll put it away then. Yeah, because I can't make a, can't do it. Fuck. I wish I had that. I wish I had the, I forget what it's called. There's a name for the, little, like, thing. It's where you can fuse soul gems together to create bigger soul gems. I just put a skull in there. I didn't mean to put a skull in there. I'll take that back out. Potions, any random potion that I don't need. Frostbite venom is not a potion. Poison bite venom. Oh right, I forgot. I have that. Minor stamina. I'll probably put the magic potions in there too, just because I don't use those quite as often. I'll put the poisons away. That looks kind of sick. I will keep the poison bite venom because that's a high level poison. It's very high level poison. I don't really want to get rid of a lot of stuff right now because I feel like if I did, I will regret it kind of immediately. Liquor I will put away for sure. I'll put away some liquor. The Alto wine, Nord mead, and the two just normal wines. I'll put those away. There's no reason to carry those around right now. Oh, I forgot there's a sorting chest. Open airship hatch. I'm going to go back to the museum real quick so I can put some shit away. Of course. Because the museum is my priority here. The museum is my priority. Gotta have my priorities straight. You probably saw this in chat. I don't like bots in my chat or advertising view bots. So it's just very offensive. Because I pride myself on not caring about numbers. I'm not going to ever use a viewbot. And if you think it's okay to just advertise that to everybody, like, just don't come into a fucking stream. Like, somebody will search that shit out rather than look in chat and say, hey, that's a good idea. So don't do that. Just don't. It's very offensive to people who aren't wanting to, like, do that. I need archaeology point. Yeah. Red caps stuff. Manos log. Red cap's ring. It's a call red cap ring.
Ariana, I asked you last week about that specialty item, the Dwemer lexicon.
Okay. I'm not going through the main story right now because I want to get a lot of the shit out of the way that I kind of want to do, because everybody's seen the main story. Like, everybody has seen the main story of Skyrim. We all know how it fucking ends. We beat Alduin, we save the day, we continue our journey. Like, yay, you know? But that's not fun. That's not fun. I'm sad that I have to kill Parthenax. I remember that I had to kill Parthenax. And I'm sad that I had to kill Parthenax. Dwemer Cog, Embalming Tool, Staff of Zombies, Starfish Green. It's not worth much. The Staff of Zombies, however, is... Use a replica workbench. I am going to put away these. I'm going to hand put these away. These two things. But this is the whole thing with the gods of Skyrim, like the gods of the Elder Scrolls. This Manny Marco. Hagraven. This mod adds just a fuck ton of stuff. And that's... I love that about this, by the way. I love having... just a shit ton of stuff to collect. And be able to, like, display them. I like that aspect of it. I like to be able to do that kind of shit. There's the Bloodworm Hound. Yeah, sick. I just love being able to actually do that. Because it makes sense. Why add all of these unique items that you can't do shit with? Like, you go out of your way, you get it. It's got a very minor enchantment, and it's like, yay. You know, or why couldn't I find Ysgramor's armor in the base game? Why do you only get Wuthred? When you see Ysgramor has his armor. You see Ysgramor's armor. I did get the Golder Blackblade. I forgot I did that. I went out of my way to get that. I don't think I went out of my way now that I'm thinking about it. It's a Pale Blade. I remember I got that. Okay. I don't have any of the Dragon Priest masks yet. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of shit to get in this mod, by the way. There's a fuck ton of shit. I believe I've got the Hircine Totem. I think I did it. already. I think I made a replica on my last stream and then put it away, but I can't be positive. I'm gonna check something real quick once I load in because I can't tab out in the middle of loading or else it'll glitch. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Did I get the hearsay totem? I did. The wand totem. Okay. So I've got 2 more totems to find.
Mind your step.
Why did I... Oh, it's because I accidentally scrolled. Okay, yeah, I did get the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is... That was what I was talking about earlier.
All is well.
Where I kind of like... I fucked up once while playing this mod and got the 2-handed version of Dawnbreaker, and it would not go in the, it physically didn't go in the, what's it called? In the slot. It didn't go in the, display. That's the word. And that sucked. It sucked that it did not go in the display. Okay, so I don't have the Genie's Lamp. The Genie's Lamp is an interesting item. Very interesting item. Once I find it. I know I'll find it eventually. It's somewhere. And I forget where, but I'll get it. Again, eventually I'm going to be looking up where to get some of these, as well as using the built-in way of finding things. Because there is a built-in way to find items. They have an inbuilt system to find items that are more, like, out of the way, or it's like, oh, well, fuck, where do I get it? There are ways to go about it. I forgot I had this iron spear, just like a standard iron spear, just sitting there in my inventory. Do I have those? There are certain items that you do put in the museum as well. Yes, okay, put these, put this. Necromantic Healing, I'll use that. Poison Song, Volume 2. And Poison Song, Volume 5. I don't know, I remember one of these getting put into my inventory by a mod, or the backpack, because the bottomless backpack I have does put stuff into your inventory. It does. However, like, it's very inconsistent with what items it gives you. So you never know what you're gonna get. Yes, display all the items in the drop-off container. You never know what items you're gonna get out of it. And it really is just a chance to get something useful. It's just that. It's just a chance to get something useful. That you could probably put in the museum. Most of the time you get like a fucking lantern or some bullshit that you don't need. Really. You might be able to put it into your house. Which, again, it fills out, which I love. I've explained that countless times while I've streamed. I love that about this mod, specifically, is that if you put something somewhere, it will display that you've put that thing. And I love that. Absolutely love that about this mod. it makes actually like okay, so these don't have a place technically. They technically do, but I already have something in that place, and it's not registering. Basically, it's not registering that I already have them, so I can put them away and not worry about it. Uh, I do want to put some of the random bullshit I have away and watch it get put away, of course. Oh god, that was laggy. This is the secret vault, technically. I'll put the backpack away because I have a second backpack. Apparently I have two now. I didn't mean to put that on. It's 200. Search chest. I put the Harbinger's Amulet in here. I'm actually going to put all of this shit. All of these random bullshit I'm not using. Silver hand amulets. I had so many of those. Oh yeah, I forgot they increase. I believe they made these better. The actual like Galder amulet and the pieces of it. I believe they made it better, but I'm not positive. Search achievement rewards. 1,000 gold. Hell yeah. That's what I was doing, right? I don't think I have anything Dwemer, right? Because this all says Dwemer stuff. I don't have anything Dwemer, do I? No. No, I don't. But even this over here gets filled, by the way. You think, like... Oh, yeah, because I own all of these items. I have these items in my... in this here. So it's like... You actually collect the items, and you get to put them away. It's so much... It's so good, in my opinion. I love this. Because, again, it makes you have a reason to collect random bullshit. Really. Gives you a good reason to collect random bullshit. Even the variants of random bullshit. Like, if you're going on a... Oh, excuse me. A thieving spree. Like, if you're just stealing random shit from places, you could come back here instead of selling it. Like, you're doing some quests for the Thieves Guild because you have to do so fucking many in order to actually, fully complete the Thieves Guild. That's gonna be a task and a half. But doing that, you had to do a fuck ton of just random Radiant quests where you go out of your way to steal shit. And that's it. That's it. You just steal a fuck ton of shit. And this makes that so much more useful because you could go in and steal everything. Literally, absolutely anything. Like, anything worth even a gold. And then you have somewhere to put it that isn't like, oh, hey, I'm just going to go to some vendor and throw these at them for a while. Until, you know, I feel fine. Oh, yeah. I will say this. I talked about it yesterday in my video. And we're gonna talk about it again. I'm going to talk about it again. Because it really still pisses me off. Just the audacity of, like, pirate software. Really. Because, again, the whole thing with, like, Stop Killing Games does very much upset me. That this guy thinks that, like, oh yeah, hey, I know all about it, because, like, you're what? You're a fucking, you have been given everything, basically. And you might have some, he might have some achievements that he didn't, like, just be granted. Sure. But you're not really smart. And he acts like he's so much smarter than he is. He's not smart. He really isn't. Because, as I was, like, I'd said this yesterday, that there is good examples of what, essentially what the whole movement is about. The whole, movement with, Stop Killing Games. And, essentially, in essence, what they want out of Stop Killing Games is what happened with Gundam Evolution. Gundam Evolution was shut down. I believe it was 2023. Cut offline. You couldn't play it. But you know what happens? It's still around. It is still around right now. And you want to know why? Because the game designers allowed the community who supported the game for so long, they allowed them to be able to use they're allowing them to do their own servers. They are in charge of the servers for the game. Now, the community. And that's it. That's literally what the whole Stop Killing Games movement is all about. And it's like Pirate Software acting like it's going to kill the live service game industry. No. No, it's not. It's really not. It's just going to kill the idea that, oh, hey, you don't get to own your game that you paid for. Like, you can't, if we decide you can't play it anymore, you just can't. Forcing it to be illegal to, not like forcing it, but being like, yeah, no, you have to give the players, after you've decided a game is no longer going to be, you're not going to be servicing it anymore, that has shit that you have to pay for in it, telling them, oh, hey, you have to allow your community to be able to continue the game if they want, to be able to play it, by giving the players of your game the ability to run their own servers, as in private servers, after you have decided that game is, you're not wanting to make any more money off of it. Like, it makes no sense to be like, yeah, no, that's a bad idea, and it's going to kill the game industry. Like, you know what'll actually kill the fucking game industry? the fact that you think that, oh, hey, this, if I were to allow this to happen, it will be a problem. Like, no. It's not a fucking problem. Not a problem at all. And in fact, I would support more game companies if they did the same thing that, like, happened with Gundam Evo. If they were like, yeah, we're not going to support the game anymore, but here you go. We're not going to, like, shut you down for trying to still play the game. That's respectable, to be honest. That's completely respectable. I respect any company that would do that. That just says, hey, we're going to give you that option to be able to just use the game that you paid for. Because why would I not be allowed to use it at all? Like, I should be able to. So yeah, no. Genuinely, I fully support the Stop Killing Games movement, of course, because only an idiot wouldn't. Only an idiot who wants to pretend that they're a game designer. Because even actual game designers, because I was on a team once. I was on a team once for game design. So saying, like, yeah, no, that would kill the game industry is just not true in any context. And pretending like that's true is just lying to yourself because you want to make money off of people. And you don't feel bad about wanting to make money off of people at all in that way. Being like, yeah, no, I want to be able to make a game that's live service and get the money out of it. And once I feel bored, I want to be able to cancel it. I want to be able to, like, take that right away from you. Does that sound right? It's like, I'm not renting a game. If I was renting a game, yeah, it'd make more sense to be like, you know, oh, I can't, like, I won't always have access to this game, you know? That's different. You're not renting a game when you're subscribed to a game. That's not fucking renting a game. That is... You just... Fuck. That's not renting a game whatsoever. Subscription-based services for games, specifically. Which I play Final Fantasy XIV. So I know full well how they work. And I don't think they're a bad thing, necessarily. But if it was going to shut down, I would want them to allow the,
Do you have a question?
the actual fucking community to be able to still play it.
Stay safe.
Genuinely. I would want that. I wouldn't want to never have access to that game again, because I've spent a lot of fucking money supporting that game. And, yes, right now, it's in a bad place for me. For me, it feels like it's in a bad place, and that it's went downhill quite a bit. To be fair. Which I think a lot of people would probably agree with, to an extent. Like, a lot of players would probably agree to a certain extent in that opinion. They'd be like, yeah, no, you're right. Like, I still play it, but it is not in the best position in terms of, like, content and how they're treating the game. But, yeah, Pirate Software being the Nepo baby is kind of like, he's trying to show for a company, well, he doesn't want to finish his own game. I'm not one to talk, because I never finished a game, but that's not on me, because I wasn't developing the game by myself. It was a fucking team. It wasn't by myself. The team disbanded, so, like, why would I continue working by myself when I couldn't do everything by myself? And it wasn't like we were... Oh, we weren't even taking donations, by the way. It was solely the fact that, like, we had decided we wanted to make a game. Started making the game. Several years later, we're not making the game anymore. But we didn't advertise it and make people be like, oh, hey, give us some money, because we were doing it as a hobby.
You're someone who... Good to hear. Have your share of the pay. Harbinger, I think I've located...
Okay. It's
We
another...
work together.
There's another totem. That's exactly what I needed. But, yeah, no, it's like... The way Pirate Software words it and, like, makes it out is just absolutely bullshit. Because he's physically trying to kill a movement that is only going to improve gaming for the actual gamers, the people who play and buy video games. Just because you make a video game doesn't mean you know what's best for the fucking industry. It's not going to cost you fucking anything to say, hey, you know, how about we just give the ability to make servers to the players after we're done. They'll figure it out if they really want to. Because the Gundam Evo community figured it out. They weren't necessarily given everything. They figured it out. So it's like, yeah, no. It's not even more work for you as the game company to be able to make that possible. Because the community would figure it out by themselves. So yeah, Pirate Software, who thinks he's so smart, is a fucking imbecile. Like, actually. He's not smart. He's nowhere near as smart as he thinks he is. And it's blatantly obvious at this point. I think most people nowadays are seeing that. And I've always held that opinion. I never, like, advertised that opinion out. I've seen, like, one or two of his streams, and I was like, this guy just sounds like a pretentious asshole. And you know,
Been tending to your hounds?
not wrong.
Like a wet dog.
It's not wrong to think he sounds like a pretentious asshole. Because he kind of is. He seems like the type that is just in... like, if he saw you on the ground, he seems like the type that would kick you just because you're on the ground. Like, that's what he looks like. And acts like, honestly.
I've had enough of you.
He kind of acts like that, just in general. That if you were on the ground, he would kick you just because you're on the ground and call it your fault for being on the ground. Seems like that type of guy. Just saying. Like, that's my personal opinion. That's not a fact. That's my personal opinion of the guy. Is that he would do that. And I'm not going to be able to see him any other way aside from that. Aside from the type of person who would kick somebody just because they fell on the ground. And then blame you for it. Because you fell. And like... he's just... I hate to say it again that he's not smart, but he's just not really. And I hate people pretending that he is. Because call stupid stupid, you know? And like again, all of his stories just sound like, oh hey, I'm gonna make myself sound really fucking cool. You know? And, like, some of those might be true. Some of your stories might be real. But now everybody's going to question every single story because you are a dick. Really.
Something worth saving. Answer my query, stranger, and I will know the difference between triumph and failure. Answer my query, and I will tell you if wars have ended. Then it is as I... that is, yours is not an opinion I agree with. The war I fight may not be a triumph, but for the last 2 years, only it appears the road ends here. This hollow cave, with the corpse of
An ascendant necromancer.
child I was asked to save. It was rumored that a child left for Eastmarch to join the Stormcloaks and defy his father's knight for the Empire. Our Lord's house, the truth was far more incriminating, and our loving father, one far more heartbreaking. Thus the Lord could not trust anyone, save an Argonian prisoner, one guilty of the child's same crime, vampirism. Ours is to wait here for more of her brethren. If you're in need of a companion, however... Yes, I was staying at an inn. His was to challenge me to a brawl. And when I refused, he accused me of the weird things. Locked in that it was better to die by to Julianos for temperance, to Stendar for mercy, to Mara for love. And when I awoke the next morning, not according to the laws of mortal. In his, I knew not. Outside the barracks, a carriage awaited us both. He took us to. When they brought me, he asked
This has got to be one of the
why I came to
unique
Skyrim,
NPCs.
my desire for before my courage alone, however. The den, a shiver, swam up my tail like a cold fist. But I knew Arlas was safe so long as he stuck to the shadows. Until I saw the shadows themselves. Shadow spirits, as did the others, cloaking the dark
Coral gray. Oh,
Ours was
I have that. Coral orange. I don't have that.
companion.
And coral
Reach
purple.
for my staff, trying to shield his escape from fire. Buried himself alive, not on Skyrim. One of those foul demons had raked its talons across Arla's back. All I had to do was look into his narrow. How? Months later, he had been corresponding with a mage named Valion, a mage who was studying a cure. Yo, I thought Harla's death brought me to that. We dedicated our lives to a single. That hers was to run. There wasn't. Ours was to follow the lead to Boulderful Cave. One could only pray to Arcade that our arrival was not too late. Not exactly. The child was still alive when I entered the cave.
She killed the child. I see. There's the drum totem.
Do you have it?
Not only alive, but
That's it. That's the second totem.
one of the bodies that lies
Let's put it
here
back with the other one.
once a highborn, the kin of a noble. My old friend Arlas had a saying. Sickness is
I'll have to remember this place.
the healthier a vampire was, the more often he had fed. The girl left me no choice. Hers was an existence that lived to feed, to milk the blood of those around her, including the unfitting necromancers that took her on as an apprentice. Someday, a girl who ours is to tell him she achieved everything. War only as what is if ours was a childhood raised to do one thing: hunt vampires. Then I thank you all. I fear that my training with the Order would influence when I was the pet. It was. I wish to follow you on your quest. I do not know to what end, but ours is to trust in the will of the divines.
I already have a partner. Sorry, among the Hist. I might come back for you though. Maybe. Maybe not though. I might. At some point. Probably not, but like, we'll see. I'll eventually have to come back to him, probably, because the unique the unique NPCs mod does have stuff for it. It does have displays, so he may have an item on him that is needed for a display. I did not realize the Cowl of the Druid would be in there either, which is a display item. Created potions are 5% more powerful. Bows do 5% more damage. Not as good as the Circlet of Omnipotence. That's not it. Where is it? Oh. I thought I had on the other Circlet of Omnipotence. There's two. There's one that's a hell, or a circlet, like an actual circlet, that you wear on your head. And then there's the ring. Apparently I'm wearing a ring. I thought I had on the thing, but then I remembered Dragonplate insulated armor. Again, no idea where the fuck I got this. And I wish I had the VODs to remember where.
I've been
What
looking
the
for you.
fuck do you want?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What? Suspicious grayskin? Huh? Oh. Oh, it's racist. That was a racist comment. I see now. I understand now why it says suspicious grayskin. It's talking about a dark elf. That's a bit fucked up. But you know what? We're gonna ignore it for now. I'm not gonna start that either. I'm not starting that right now. Again, there's a lot of the interesting NPCs. There's like Ebony that's at the Nightgate Inn. His name isn't Ebony. He has a weapon called Ebony on his back, I believe. He calls himself a Draugr, or I guess it's Drog. I don't know how to pronounce the word properly. I don't know if it's Draugr or Drog. I'm not Nordic. I'm not of Nordic descent, or I might be, but I'm not into the culture. So I have no idea. Or, yeah, I mean, that's an actual thing. Nordic. Huh. That, I said Nordic. Even though that's like Norse is Nordic. So that's still a thing. Huh. The more you realize, I guess. I completely blanked out there for a good second. Forgot what I was talking about. But once I've done all this bullshit with the werewolf totems, I never have to worry about it again. 2 bone meal leather strips. Okay, that's fine. I could do that. Leather. 1 leather, and I think it's 2 bone meal, right? I'm not gonna scroll through all that. 2 bone meal, and 1 leather strip. Yep. Werewolf totem replica, and then I can put the replica in here, and we are good to go. Because the werewolf totem could go in it, but yeah, display it. I didn't really get anything else to display there. Oh wait, no, I did. I did get some shit to display. Coral. I forgot. I got some coral to display. It's not much. I did get the Cowl of the Druid, of course, but I can, since that's in the main hall, I'm gonna put that up by hand. Anything that's in the main hall, I like to put up by hand. Because it feels nice. Why do I keep getting crafting feathers? I don't know where I'm getting these. Oh, that was a yawn. And then I could put the Cowl of the Druid up here. Yep. Cowl of the Druid. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool. How long have I been streaming? Only about 2 hours. Again, I wish I could, like, see my YouTube chat. But, like, I mean, I could go look at it to see if my YouTube chat is doing anything. No, it doesn't look like it's done anything on my end, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Just had to double check. Oh, fuck. That really lagged my game there. Doing that. But yeah, no, this is how my streams go. So it's not very different than my actual videos. To be honest. It's not really different at all from my normal video style. Seared slaughterfish, I'll get a couple of those. Well fed. Go down into the or into the actual airship and sleep for a couple hours. And then go to the Underforge, put the drum totem away. Yada yada. I might in stream here shortly. I do have a video coming out later today. It's Idol Slayer. It's another game I play. I'm starting to do a backlog system. And I want to kind of do like my daily fate stuff when the day resets. I do want to make videos of that. Even my first one was 2 hours, which is longer than I like making a video. Like an actual video instead of a stream. A stream I can have for, fuck, I would say even going into like 6 hours. And that'd be fine. But like, I'm not too I'm not too keen on making, unless it's going to be like a long video, I would say. With the FGO video, it was just me playing FGO, doing my daily stuff, as well as like addressing why I'd been gone for so long. And I didn't want to say it out, like, wasn't really going to say it just like straight up saying, oh yeah, hey, I had some issues with my physical health that I needed to take care of, that it prevented me from streaming. Like, I don't want to go into the actual issue that I was having, because that's way too much TMI, like way too much info for just casual stream viewers to listen to. To be honest.
Someone who can. The Jarl of White. It seems that predators have taken up. Someone's got to head out there and. I knew we could count on you. Get it taken care of right away. Nobody wants an animal left alone.
Aren't we in Whiterun? Yeah, we're in Whiterun. I mean, I'll still use.
About what you did in those foul regions.
I forgot I did the Companion's quest line. But I did need to do that beforehand. Because again, I could just join the Dawn Guard as an actual Dawn Guard member and complete it through the Dawn Guard side of things. Which doesn't prevent me from getting some of the items. It specifically has a whole thing where you can do the Dawn Guard expansion through either side and still get every item. You just have to find them in the world. Because normally, if you choose like the Dawn Guard, you can't get the ancient vampire pieces. You can't get the pieces of the ancient vampire because those have displays. Those do have displays on them. So, it's very, at least important, I would say, to have that as an option, to have that available. be like, oh yeah, hey, you can still get everything that you'll need. I'll actually just take all of this shit. There's another troll. It's good to explore these places when you come into them. Because again, there could be unique items here that you wouldn't expect. Like, in that last cave, was just the cowl of the fucking druid. Like, it's literally an in and out cave, you know? So, thinking about it, you wouldn't expect there to really be anything inside that would be, like, unique or interesting. There's Froki's bow. I don't remember if that is a quest item or not. If it's a, I think it's not a quest item. It's not a quest item. Some of them are quest items that you can't like put in the display, and you have to just make a like the Jarl Balgruuf's sword. He does give you a quest to just like take his sword to have it sharpened, and that's the quest. He has a whole ass side quest for that. It's just a radiant quest, and you can get the sword as a display. Currently unavailable. Oh, is it because there's a fucking enemy nearby? I'm stuck on this now. Stuck on the wheel. There you go. Departure canceled. It's probably because of that. I think it's a necromancer up here. I think this might have been the one that I couldn't get the fucking necklace for. Like the necklace had got shot off of the pedestal somehow. Even though they're not supposed to have physics on inside of those. Sometimes they, of course, they'll fuck up and have it have physics occasionally. It's supposed to be a necklace. Oh, here it is. Amulet of the Ritual, which gives you the Standing Stone power. So technically, you can have like 3 Standing Stone powers now, because you could normally get 2. You could get 2 Standing Stone powers through the Ethereal Crown. And then you can use the necklace of the Standing Stone of your choice to get a 3rd Standing Stone power. And I do believe that was the one that I couldn't find before. So I'm glad I found it, because it's necessary for me, specifically. Again, I want to have every one of the slots in the museum filled out. But I may end stream soon just because I'm rather tired and I haven't had a ton of sleep lately. But I want to at least get the totems done so I don't have to do that again. But I will be streaming every day. I'll have a backlog of YouTube videos as well, because I want to do... I want to do...
Good work. The mindless cretins did. Citizen, it seems that a predator has invaded. I knew we could count on you. Get it taken care of right away.
What's the word?
Nobody
I'm wanting to do the whole Citizen of Whiterun. It's in Riverwood. I guess that's still Whiterun. Hold, like the hold of Whiterun. That's a bit far, isn't it? Yeah, either way. Fuck, what was I saying? I'm wanting to do a video a day, which is just gonna be like me doing daily stuff in a game I enjoy outside of streaming. Like a video of a day of me just playing a game that I enjoy. As well as a stream a day. That does not include if I start turning like the clips that I've gotten into like shorts, because I've thought about it. I've thought about doing that, but I'm like still kind of lazy. You know what I mean? I'm very I don't really want to be bothered too much. Hod into Girder's house. Is one of them gonna be inside with this bear or this wolf? Yeah. Yeah, there is somebody in here. he was in here. He's just in here. It's not stealing. It's not stealing. Why am I allowed to take this shit? I thought this would be stealing. Oh, it's because it's Rayloff. I have rethought about it, I suppose. And I'll probably join the Empire. But like I still don't. What? What do you mean I need to leave?
would be the end of you.
The fuck do you mean?
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I guess I had to leave. He said, hey, fuck out of my house. I know you just killed a wolf that was terrorizing my wife and my son. But get the fuck out now that it's gone. Like, just get out. Just what an asshole. Couldn't even, like, give me 5 fucking seconds to steal. It's not even stealing, it's just like taking. Again, I just want to get all of the, oh, my knee. Ah! That's why, that's one of the reasons as well. That's one of my health reasons. I've been having problems with my knee lately. While I'm sitting down, weirdly enough. It's specifically while I'm sitting. It's probably how I sit, because I do sit cross-legged a lot in my chair at my desk. But like, I know that sounds weird to sit cross-legged in your own desk, like in your chair at your own desk, but I do. There's Ayla again.
I've heard you.
Ice Wolf is dead.
The owner of that place is relieved. Harbinger, I finally.
Okay, there's the last totem.
Easy. Wanna come along?
Finally.
We hunt together.
Okay. Can finally do the last totem quest. Where is it at? Clear Spring Tarn? What? I don't think I've ever been here. I don't know if I've ever been there. I'll deal with the Gildergreen as well at some point. Maybe not this stream. I want to at least get the totems done, and then I might call it because my knee is actually fucking killing me. I can't sit for too long, or else my knee actually starts messing with me really badly. And again, it's probably because of how I sit. I do sit cross-legged at my desk because that's the most comfortable position for me. But then my right knee specifically has been having issues with that. So I don't know how many times I'll be able to do like super long streams. But if I'm doing something special, like a special type of stream, where it's like, oh, hey, I want to do like a 24-hour stream or something, I'll most likely deal with it. Just honestly. I do need to sleep. And this fucking survival mode is killing me. It's making me do shit that I don't normally do in-game at all. Like, I've almost never rest in a bed unless I'm doing, like, the Dark Brotherhood questline. Starting the Dark Brotherhood, specifically. That's, like, the only time I ever really sleep in-game. And then there's, like, eating. I almost never carry food on me, or even grab food to begin with. So it's like, I've almost never interacted with cooking pots to realize how much food you can actually fucking make. But yeah, it's, give me the gourds. I'm just very, I don't do this, like, survival stuff as often in video games. Sure, I play, like, Dark Souls and shit, but it's not, Dark Souls games aren't necessarily hard, they are just different. And again, I don't know if I've ever been here. Clear Spring Tarn. Have I ever been here? Does this place look familiar? Oh, they're hunters. Okay. I was like, why did I hear voices? Rain's knapsack? Oh, this is where I would have got one of the, 5 research points added. Nice. Rain shelter. There it is. This is a, this is one of the items you can get. Is it home, away from home? This cozy little tent is a safe space to rest your head and stash your stuff. Use the tent in your inventory to pitch and enter it. Upon exiting the tent, it will pack down and return to your inventory. Okay, cool, cool. So it's like a portable shelter. Okay. Floating book. Weird. Goldfish. 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 Eat the goldfish. I will probably eat those later. Oh, there's Clear Spring Cave. Okay. So is this where the totem's supposed to be at? I knew that was as soon as I saw that name, Rain. I was like, I know that name. That name is related to one of the things that you can find. It's just a troll. Is it a single troll? Yeah? Yeah, it's just a single troll. And then the bow of the hunt. Bow of the hunt? Why is this here? What? Animals take 20 points of extra damage. Kind of a useless enchantment, but like, you know.
Do you have it?
Yes, I have it.
At last, the final totem is ours. Let's go complete our set.
Okay. Cool. Venison, deer hide, I'll take this. Anything down here? Like at all? A dire fish is a skeleton. Heavy spiked kite shield. No. Don't really care for that. Don't know what the fuck a dire fish is, but like, I've got one now. The fish I can put in the museum. Say I have it. Peckish. Of course. Of course I'm peckish. Because you get fucking hungry so fast in this game. You get hungry so fast in survival. Like, I get it, time is sped up in Skyrim. But that's really fast. Where is my airship again? Where did I put the airship? Honey, where's my airship? Oh, hey, Moon. Hey there, Moony. It's been a long time since I've streamed. There's my airship. So I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on it. Yeah, I don't know if you heard my explanation of what I was trying to do, or what I was going to be trying to do. Because I'm making a backlog of videos. I'm going to have one uploaded at least once a day, as well as a stream. Which the videos, I'm not planning on them being long. It's just something to add to my YouTube channel that's not stream VODs. I don't know if it's, like, got a delay. Yeah, I'm fine, mostly. My knee still fucks with me, but, like, that's... Haven't found a solution for that. I don't know how much of a delay there is. Once I get this fucking dealt with the totem, once I get this totem thing dealt with, yeah, backlog. So it's like I already have a video up. It's submitted and ready to go up, but it's not up yet. It's scheduled to go up at 8 today. Once it's up, like, it'll be up after that, because I don't take down any of my videos. I even have, like, all of my old videos are up. I don't unlist shit, because that's just not who I am. I might have said some fucked shit at some point on stream. I think I had to not blur, but, like, bleep out one thing I said. Because I was like, I don't know if I could say that on YouTube. So I only ever had to like bleep out one thing I've ever said. It wasn't like a slur. I just said, I was like, I don't know if I could say that out loud on YouTube. So, for a stream, I'm trying to be like good to both at the moment, both YouTube and Twitch. So I'm kind of being more relaxed with what I say out loud, I would say. You probably could. I don't think there'd be any issue with it. It might be a little bit of an issue with like your PC, maybe, but you could easily do that. Because some people even stream from their phone, like they'll stream a game on their phone. But your laptop is basically like a. It does have a rule book. It does. It kind of. They have the guidelines that you're supposed to follow. I'm not too positive even because they change often. I'm not 100% sure on what they all are. So I just avoid certain words because of course. Arian, move?
Oh dear, excuse me.
I'm not 100% positive on what is and isn't allowed. And I've done this a lot more than I should care to admit. Guide to Skingrad. I will take that. Thank you. And a large shell. I already have that one. Replica workbench. 2 bone meal. But yeah, no, there is definitely a rule book, and it's just their guidelines, like the community guidelines. It's kind of annoying, but it's like, what can you really do? So long as you don't say anything like too disrespectful or anything, you're fine most of the time. You're not allowed to like bully people unless they deserve it, but even then, you're not allowed to. I'll say that. I'm not gonna joke. I'm not gonna joke about it. You're not allowed to bully people. Even if they deserve it. Because there's a few people who deserve it. To be fair, there are a couple people who do deserve it. To be honest. And like, well, I don't agree with Twitch on that. It's like, I feel like if somebody deserves to be, like, made fun of a little bit, they deserve to be made fun of a little bit. Because it's not bullying if you're making fun of somebody necessarily every time. It's not always bullying. Let's say that. And that is the final totem. It's the final totem. That's the first time I've ever collected the totems. This was a bullshit quest. This quest is just absolutely bullshit. It doesn't even do anything really good for werewolves. It's not that great. Just actually. I probably could have put those bows away by myself instead of just put them in the box, but like I'll go look at them in the main room because I believe those both go in the main room. Both Froki's bow and the bow of the hunt, which I found while doing these quests. So I can say I found a lot of stuff doing the quests for Ayla rather than the 3 totems that I can get from Ayla for the museum. Did I say no on that? No, I didn't. It's just putting it... It's taking a while. But, yeah, no, you should be able to stream. OBS is super easy to use. It's not... it's not hard to use, like, OBS at all. Even if you didn't want to necessarily stream, you just want to, like, make videos, OBS does that, too. Very easily. Streamlabs, I feel like it's a little bit less useful to make videos on Streamlabs. But using OBS is very simple. It's super easy to do. Because Streamlabs is based off of OBS, but it takes a lot more power from your PC. Like, it takes more RAM, basically, to use. That's one of the reasons I swapped to OBS, because now I can even, like, do a video of FGO when Streamlabs would crash FGO because it took too much resources. But this whole museum is filling out very well. I'm still trying to set a schedule to... Still trying to set a schedule for myself. And I will, eventually, once I figure out how I want to do it. I just don't know exactly how I want to. But once I do figure it out, it's going to be much more streamlined, and I'll have, like, an actual... It'll say on my Twitch stuff, like, on my start screen and end screen, what my actual schedule is. I set that up so I could. Add that, finally. But... because my knee is actually killing me right now. I am about to end stream. I haven't even gotten a level, by the way. I'm surprised that I didn't even get a single level up from any of the shit I did. I guess a lot of it might have been just running around. Really. But, yeah. You know, what can you do? I still don't want to do the main story yet, because the main story is... Everybody's seen the main story. I really want to get through some of, like, the extra content. And I only wanted to do the companions because I wanted to be able to be a lich without having to go back through the process of being a lich, because it's really annoying going through that process. It's, like, very annoying. I didn't mean to pull out my sword. Becoming a lich is a long process. There's a whole quest to do it. I think it unlocks at level 30. Is when the quest unlocks. It's a level gated quest. And there's a good reason that it's a level gated quest. Because there's a lot of mages that are strong. There's a lot of strong mages. But you do get a cool player home. Cool little edgy player home, of course. And now I never have to do this again. Never have to do another quest from you. I could take that off of my quest list. What is this? The suspicious dark elf. I might do this first before I leave Skyrim. Or should I do the Gildergreen? Because I know there's definitely something you get from the Gildergreen. You get the knife, the dagger. And I know that goes in the museum. But I kind of want to check this quest out because I've never seen this. It's a suspicious dark elf in Windhelm. Suspicious dark elf. Which, I mean, most people in Windhelm think all dark elves are suspicious. But this one, somehow, they're thinking is even more suspicious. So it's like, okay, I guess. Your racism is really showing through, Windhelm. Oh, gotta pray.
Horses. All day long. Hear them like
Man, it's so cold in this region as well. Even though this armor is really, it's very high in cold defense for its armor rating because it's insulated, of course. It's dragon plate insulated. Again, don't know how I got it. I know I didn't spawn it in because I have multiple pieces of some of these. Some of these pieces I have in my museum already.
Viola. They'd have caught the butcher by now.
Refuse to help the Stormcloak.
Oh yeah, this is one of those quests. There's a quest around here that's it gets fucked up easily. It's the butcher quest. I'm gonna ignore it for now, so I don't trigger anything. Suspicious dark elf. Suspicious dark elf. Where could you be at? Why are you all the way the fuck down here? Isn't this the Hall of the Dead? Oh, you're one of the...
Please, leave me be. I don't want any trouble. Thank you. But if I know, but I don't know much about the city. Just the market. The vault pities me. The meat is fresh and never cooked. I can't afford to. I like the shrine, and I don't like sunsets.
You're a vampire?
Flushes with color, and I like it. I mean, I like. It doesn't matter. It's strange, but if I told you someone I knew was taken by a vampire, would that mean he was alive? So it's true. The thing I revile the most is my only salvation. It seems. Thank you. I will see him. But Ambrose lets me stay at the corner club. There aren't any beds, but I don't sleep much anyway. You can't treat people this way. Many of us have lost our homes, our families.
What? Damn, what the fuck?
I wish I could. It was a lake. They live there. They still do. They come up from the south. There were so many that night. So cold. I need some time alone. Forgive me.
The vampire. This must have been because of fucking the quote-unquote Argonian vampire I found. I don't believe he's a vampire. And I don't know if that girl was a vampire either, actually. To be fair. I couldn't tell with her eyes.
Heard about you and your honey dwells.
Shut it. What the fuck did you just say to me? Windhelm Guard? I'll fucking kill you.
My sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch. Sorry. Hey, is that a bit rude to an NPC? I mean, can you be rude to an NPC, really? Is that possible? I don't know. Oh, yeah. And I forget I had to get my fucking pickpocket to 100 because there's several NPCs that you need to pickpocket for specific weapons. I had this problem with fucking the Harbinger. I was supposed to pickpocket a key from him. In order to steal his weapon. Oh, hammered copper jug. Take that. Thanks. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Galmar has one and Ulfric has one. They've got special weapons that you can only. Oh! I do need these. These I don't need. Windhelm Guard's shield I do. It's a quest item. Windhelm Guard's armor. Windhelm Guard's light armor. Coin purse, I'll take that, and a fishbowl. It was a good idea to come in here. I believe it was. I believe it was very much so a good idea to come in here. I don't want to join you, Stormcloaks. Not right now. I don't want to deal with the fucking war bullshit. At this current moment, could care less about your war. What the fuck? Lortheim? Who are you? I've never noticed you. There's more people in the Palace of the Kings than I give credit for. I always feel like this place is empty. And there's a cellar? Oh, right. This goes into the, this is new because it goes into the underworks. Okay, cool. Spice wine. Alto wine. Isn't that a thing of solitude? How do you get spiced wine here? Pretty sure that's a solitude thing. Not. Wouldn't they have like a trade ban? Because there's Stormcloaks and Imperials?
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to
Windhelm Barracks. I'll go in here. Honestly. Let me check. I'm checking some places for some stuff before I go to bed. Or take a nap. Not go to bed fully, but I'm going to take a nap, and then after I wake up and the day resets, I'll probably do my video on my daily stuff for FGO. That's the word. Prisoner belongings, evidence. Then you'll have a doll in here. I was hoping there was a Windhelm guard doll, but I guess not. I think there's a guard doll, and it's in Solitude, probably.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds?
Shut. You say I smell like wet dog again, I'm gonna fucking slay you. Just because I'm a werewolf doesn't mean you could say that to my face. Hakon Iron Fist. Oh, there's a prisoner doll. I'll steal that prisoner doll bonus. I knew there would be more here. A lot of the like this kind of stuff has very like the palaces typically have a lot of stuff.
Coming out of your ear?
Shut. Don't you mention it.
Tell me you've seen
Don't mention my fur.
things. Like something
The Empire's putting a
They
great
come
deal
from
of
Stillborn Cave to the north. I know it.
What things?
if he's not wicked.
But they have a lot of unique items inside of the palaces most of the times. Not only because of like the Stones of Baranzaya that you can find,
Bedel board you're after. Candlehearth Hodgecott bow.
but like with all of these mods, you can find a lot of useful stuff. Like this. I could steal this book that I need. I'll steal the gold too. Fuck it. I do kind of want the armor of the armor of the Crusader as well. I could probably do that at some point. Could you move, Redcap? Thank you. Yarleaf. But there's certain important NPCs that have weapons that you need to steal from them.
Well, if it isn't the
Could you move, please? Thank you. There's a lot of the weapons that you need to actually pickpocket off of them, and you can only have even a chance of getting them because they immediately equip them. By the way, they immediately equip those weapons, and it's like most of them have extremely high value, so it's even damn near impossible to do the thing where you basically force them to swap what item they have.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
You're probably actually supposed to, like, you're probably normal here. Thought maybe you'd be one of those NPCs, the unique NPCs, but probably not, honestly. You're probably just here.
They all know that.
But, okay. Yeah, I'll probably end it here for the moment. So, thank you all for, coming out, checking out me playing, honestly. Thank you for coming by and enjoying with me. Of course, every time I'm always super thankful. And honestly, if you, since now it's also being dual streamed onto YouTube, if you enjoyed the stream, head over to twitch.tv/SilverTategami plays, because Pay attention to that chat. It's on screen most likely. You probably saw it. Uh, I think I did that right. I think I've made it right. Um, but yeah, I don't look at the YouTube chat. I don't want to turn it off, but I just don't look at it because it's easier for me to watch the Twitch chat rather than watch the YouTube chat because again, I can pull up my Twitch chat on my phone and watch that. It resets if I swap out of that, and I need the viewership on Twitch more. To be fair, I'm just gonna be blunt about that. I need the average viewership on Twitch in order to get partner. Yeah. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate anybody who comes out, watches the VODs, watches, the videos, especially if you made it this far. Thank you all. Make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube if you want. Follow me on Twitch. I don't care if you follow me on Twitter. The only things I do on Twitter is occasionally post what I write and post when I upload a video or when I have a stream about to come up. That's it. So, either way, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.